If you want to get a job in the Assassin's Creed universe, be the person who places straw under all the towers. Trust me, you'll become a millionaire. Maybe switch it up sometimes with palm fronds and flowers, although I'm not sure how effective a pile of flowers on a concrete floor is compared to a swan dive from a 50-meter height. In Assassin's Creed Mirage, the leap of faith remains a sacred ritual for the Brotherhood, even though it's mainly used for getting down from high places quickly. You could just take the stairs instead, but let's be honest, it's all about looking cool, and we all know that, although I wonder if Ubisoft realizes it. For 15 years we've been throwing people off buildings, and every new assassin goes through the same initiation. It would be fine if the selection process was more challenging. However, in Mirage, the selection process actually makes sense considering that Basim, the protagonist, will eventually swear in a drunk Viking at a party for no apparent reason. In Mirage, we meet Basim as a young thief in the streets of Anbar, running with his more competent partner, Nehal. They get caught up in their own ambitious heist, trying to steal an unknown artifact from the Caliph. Things go terribly wrong and they get separated, with Nehal on the run and Basim joining the Hidden Ones, probably because he looks good in a hood. His mentor, Roshan, played by the talented Shorag Dashlu, soon has him working with a local rebellion to stop the Order of Ancients, a group of powerful masked murderers planning to build a doomsday device. Despite being a smaller adventure, Mirage sometimes struggles with unnecessary filler content. The open world is much smaller than what we're used to from Ubisoft, about the size of 2 medium-sized provinces in Odyssey or Valhalla. While this means less aimless wandering, Mirage still feels a bit thinly spread. There are secrets to uncover, treasures to find, riddles to solve, and items to collect, but much of it feels unnecessary. A new currency system in Mirage uses Kidma tokens as rewards. There are 3 types: Power, Scholar, and Merchant tokens. Power tokens can be used to bribe guards or remove your wanted level, similar to GTA. Scholar tokens are used to bribe intellectuals for information or pay musicians to distract soldiers. Merchant tokens can lower prices and unlock certain chests, which is a bit strange. There's plenty of incentive to complete side content with these tokens and upgrade your outfits, tools, and weapons. You can also find or earn costumes, dyes, and schematics for gear upgrades. There are treasures to pickpocket for a local fence, and several collectibles that remain unexplained until you've found a certain number of them. While Assassin's Creed Mirage checks off the franchise's familiar elements like climbing towers, free running, dispatching guards, and looking stylish in a hood, it falls short in a couple of key areas. Firstly, it suffers from technical issues, with bugs ranging from collision problems to texture glitches, and guards experiencing AI malfunctions. I got stuck in hay wagons twice after performing leaps of faith and had to reload. Basim sometimes struggles to open doors while crouched, and proximity issues often ruin cool assassination moments. Additionally, the size of Mirage's world doesn't excuse the lack of meaningful content in its Baghdad region. Exploring the desert between Baghdad and Anbar feels wasted with very little to discover. The second major issue is the protagonist, Basim. While I enjoyed the plot and the twists in Mirage, it wasn't because of Basim. Throughout the game, he's a dull character, pushed around by others. He witnesses allies committing atrocities, but doesn't seem to care. He tracks down old acquaintances only to be ridiculed for his appearance. Basim lacks agency and feels like a tool rather than a driving force. I found myself more interested in listening to characters like Roshan or Ali because Basim just goes along with everything. He only starts to come into his own towards the end of the game, which is too little character development too late. The gameplay in Mirage doesn't deviate significantly from previous entries, which is somewhat comforting. Most missions involve reaching a target area and using your bird companion, Enkidu, to scout for secret entrances, key-carrying guards, gear chests, documents, and distractions to aid your mission. Unfortunately, stealth remains underwhelming, as you can reach your target without leaving a trace, and the kills are overly cinematic and far from subtle. The investigation system, however, adds some depth, requiring you to eavesdrop, tail targets, sneak around and recon areas to find multiple routes to your objective. Combat in Mirage, when it happens, is enjoyable enough, with a perfect parry equals instant kill system. Larger enemies can only be hurt from behind, and you must dodge red attacks while parrying gold ones to counterattack. Basim has various tools at his disposal, such as throwing knives and smoke bombs, which can be upgraded for additional benefits. The combat mechanics function well, but they suffer from janky animations, missing sound effects, camera issues, and messy kill sequences where guards attack, despite the invincibility frames of the kill animations. Unfortunately, you become too powerful too quickly, and the stress of stealth can easily be avoided by using smoke bombs and throwing knives. Despite its flaws, I enjoyed my time with Mirage. It's refreshing to have an Assassin's Creed game that can be completed in under 20 hours, although you can extend the playtime if you aim for 100% completion. The smaller size keeps the main story focused, without distractions like spending hours hunting rabbits in the countryside. The campaign remains engaging, even during the midsection where you can tackle 3-story arcs in any order you choose. Ultimately, Assassin's Creed Mirage serves as a filler game, while Ubisoft presumably works on the next major installment. It's a decent game that will satisfy dedicated fans and could serve as an introduction for newcomers due to its lack of modern-day elements. However, it falls short of the series' best entries like Brotherhood, Valhalla, or Black Flag, lacking innovation and failing to make a significant impact. It's straightforward, linear, and not particularly challenging, making it an easy recommendation for fans, but it doesn't reach the same level of excellence as its predecessors.